In today's wrap-up, the Mother See of the Armenian Church and government have had another public feud. President Sarkissian proposes the establishment of a new park in Yerevan. Dismissals occur at the public TV after a spat between the government and the top brass of the public TV. And Minister of Health Vardan Petrosyan has implored citizens to not lose their vigilance in face of the pandemic. In a statement by the Supreme Authority of the Armenian Church, the Mother See has stated that it doesn't agree with the assessments and views expressed by Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan in a recent video message. Pashinyan had referred to many topics during a Facebook livestream on April 20th, including the clergy. He alluded to political intrigues that are involved in some corners of Armenia's clerical establishment. This comes as relations seem to be deteriorating between church authorities and the government, which were exacerbated by a call by the Armenian Patriarch Georgios II for the release of jailed former President Robert Kocharyan. The spat escalated last week as after the Catholicos called for Kocharyan's release, the National Security Service brought money laundering charges against one of Armenia's top clerics, Sarkissian. President Armen Sarkissian has spoken about the establishing of a new park near the Armenian Genocide Memorial. President Sarkissian stated that air quality has improved significantly due to the lockdown and that after it ends, efforts should continue to preserve the improved air quality. The president spoke about the upcoming commemoration of Genocide Memorial Day on April 24th and added that if you look from the Genocide Memorial, you will see a huge space, which is about 103 hectares. He proposed to make this space into a national park. He even said that different sections of the park should represent historical regions of Armenia, many of which are in present-day Turkey, and other sections will represent diasporan communities in Marseille, LA, and Moscow. Sarkissian added that he had discussed the project with a prominent European park designer. After the debacle resulting from the public TV's handling of a televised address by Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, resulting in the resignation of the executive director Margarita Grigoryan, more dismissals have occurred. The director of the press service Petros Ghazaryan and the producer of the TV company Vardan Petrosyan have been dismissed. The controversy started after an open channel was provided to other TV channels by the public TV of the PM's televised address, but was provided 15 minutes before the start of the speech. The PM's incessant coughing whilst preparing to do the speech led to mockery online and also accusations of unprofessionalism by the public TV's administrators. Although the growth rate of COVID-19 in Armenia has stabilized, Minister of Health Vardan Petrosyan implored citizens to not lose their vigilance in order to ensure the growth rate doesn't rise again. 62 more cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Armenia, a slight increase, meaning the total number of cases has reached 1,401. 29 more recoveries have been reported and the death toll has risen to 24. 494 negative tests were also reported. And finally, Civilnet's Tatul Hagopyan wrote a piece about the Noyemberyan area of Armenia just next to the Armenian-Georgian border. Hagopyan explains just how important this area of the Caucasus is, with the Trans-Caucasian Railway, the North Caucasus gas pipeline, and the intersection of the borders of all three nations of the Caucasus present. Hagopyan delves into the strategic importance of this quiet corner of Armenia and how geopolitics has influenced its history.